Okay, sciatica pain. Sciatica pain is really common and really terrible. So let's see what all we can do about it. First of all, I know for a fact from healing my own sciatica pain that strengthening your glutes and stretching your hips is really beneficial and can absolutely wipe out your sciatica pain. So we're going to start with a little bit of glute work and then we're going to go right into stretching. Now, every body is different, so we're going to just modify where we need to modify. You try something, you need to take a break, you need to go back into it, you need to skip it all together, you need to go harder, that's fine. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to get on our hands and our knees. So getting there, okay, we'll start with a couple cat-cows. So as you inhale, arch your back, and as you exhale, tuck and round. And just start to flow with your breath, okay? So inhaling as you're arching. Exhale, completely pressing the breath out with the belly at the end of your exhale. 2 more like that. Good. Now keep the belly drawn in like you're staying rounded, but just straighten your back. Okay, so draw your heart forward, shoulders down. We're just going to shift into the left leg and take the right leg straight back. Okay, press out of the floor. So the lowest part of your belly and your navel are like pushing against the spine so that when you lift your leg, you don't collapse and shift your pelvis. Okay, so the leg stays up. Extend dynamically, scooch forward. Okay, point your foot, point your foot, flex your toes. Okay, and we're just gonna cross over the back foot, come back to the middle, and just do a little lift until you feel the glute kick in, okay? So cross over, come back and lift, and just flow through a couple of these. And lift, middle, across, and lift. Keep pushing out of the floor, you're not collapsing anywhere. Again, 6. Totally lost count. We're trying to get to 10. Okay. Hold it. And then put that side down. Okay, I already felt that. And other side back. Scoop the belly in, lift, press down out of your hands. We're going to cross over. You can enjoy that stretch for a breath. And then come back to the middle, lift, cross, lift, cross. Okay, 6. So keep that back leg nice and straight. Now hold it, push out of the floor, get as long as you can, and then put that side down. Sit back on your heels, melt over your legs, stretch it out in child's pose. And come back to the middle. And again, right leg back. This time we're going to take the knee to the elbow. Okay, so lift with the outer leg and just take it back. Okay, knee to elbow or shoulder and lift. Again, don't let the belly droop. So the lower belly presses up to keep the pelvis neutral and stable. You really just want to feel it in the glute. Okay, other side. Don't mind my knees cracking. Come back and lift. Into the elbow and lift. Push out of the floor. That's 6. Okay, put this down. Sit back into your child's pose. For this one, if you want to separate a little bit, that's fine too. Keep the knees touching the outer ribs if you do. Couple of breaths. And just let your tailbone be heavy. You may feel a little grounding in the lower back. Make your way back to your hands and knees. Okay, now we're just going to do a little stagnant hold. So right leg lifts. Sorry, I'm mirroring you. Right leg lifts. Left arm reaches forward. Press out of the floor. And just hold it. See just how long you can get. So you're extending from the crown of your head to the tip of your tailbone. And you're extending through the balls of your toes and your fingertips. Shoulders are relaxed. Your shoulders want to kick in and try to help you. Don't let them. And let's take another breath. Belly draws in. Lift. And put that side down. Other side. And reach. So try to keep your hips square. You're not lifting the left hip over the right. Instead, all that energy is shooting through your fingertips. And you're just lifting that back leg till you're roasting your booty. You're gonna feel the hamstring kick in too. Might as well engage your triceps. So you're reaching. Relax those shoulders, maybe press down and lift an inch, and then put that side down. Good, and just sit back. Now, we're gonna make our way to the wall. So you can do as many sets of those as you want. Let's start with 10 of each, like one set of 10, and then eventually maybe start to add 2 sets of 10, and then get to 3 sets total in each time you come to the mat to do this. Okay, and then let's take it to the wall. So the secret to the wall work is you have to sit sideways at the wall. Okay, so glue your hip to the wall. And then just lay down on this outside elbow and spin around and get your legs at the wall. I don't know if you guys can see me. Okay, with legs at the wall, just pause and breathe. You can have your hands on your belly. You can have your hands in a very passive, like cactus arms. So this alone, just being here with your legs at the wall, is incredibly healing for sciatica. So you're gonna feel the weight of your legs shifting down into your hip sockets, opening up the lower back and the sacrum just from the weight, okay? So you can stay here for like 10, 15 minutes. It's super healing for the lower back and the sciatica, okay? And then since you might not want to just sit there and watch me do this for 10 minutes, I'm going to give you some options to do while you're here. So either at the beginning or the end of the time that you're at the wall, you can just take your right ankle below your left knee and slowly start to bend this left leg. Maybe you stay here. You might feel a stretch in your hips here and stay here, that's fine. Also, if you need to go deeper, you can start to bend. Now what you don't want to do is see the butt come off the floor. So you have to find a little grounding there by rooting down your sacrum, and then find the balance between how low you take your leg down the wall, right, to get the stretch, and then whether or not your butt comes off the wall. So keep rooting your sacrum down. If you want, you can take this hand here, or you can just relax your arms. You can also make a little tray out of the right hand, so elbow comes down, and you put that tray flat to catch the knee as you start to slide down, and feel if that's where you need the stretch. It kind of switches the stretch a little bit, okay? If you feel any discomfort in your right ankle, flex your foot. Relax your jaw. And tuck your chin and let your neck be nice and long, shoulders are relaxed, and just come into your breath. So feel the breath filling up into the bowl of your pelvis first, below the belly button. Fill up like the breath is liquid. You feel all the way up into your outer ribs, in between your shoulder blades, up the back of your neck. And then pour the breath out from top to bottom. Just pressing all the breath out at the end of your exhale. And just do a few like that. And then you always straighten the leg on the wall first so you don't jank your knee, okay? So left leg straightens, right leg straightens. Kind of fun to close your eyes and feel how the right leg feels a lot longer after your stretch. And then we're gonna switch and move to the other side. Now, if you put your legs at the wall and your hamstrings are really tight and your butt lifts off the wall, then you just scoot your butt away from the wall a little bit so that you're not in an extreme stretch here. You're in a very, very gentle stretch. Peel your tongue off the roof of your mouth and relax your jaw. Find your liquid breath, your deep, full ocean breath. Relax your neck and your shoulders again because they just sneak into tension at every chance they get. Okay, straighten the leg on the wall first and then the other leg, okay? Next thing you can do while you're here is bring the soles of your feet together. Slide them down, whatever's comfortable, okay? You're not forcing anything here. And then maybe just push your knees against the wall. It's okay if they don't touch. Mine aren't touching. And then experiment. When you push at the knees, it feels one way, and you get a certain stretch. Then you can take the palms of your hands to the middle of your thighs and push here. Gives you a great back stretch. You can even get a little closer to the hips, tuck your chin and push. Really helps to open up the lower back. And then knees together. Walk your feet up till your shins are parallel to the floor and just drop your knees over to the right for a twist. Okay, the soles of my feet are against the wall. Reach out over the left side and let your face flop to the left. Huge breath into your lower back. Maybe one more like that. And then we're going to take the feet across to the other side and dropping the feet to the left. You can even place your left hand on your top of your right knee to help you go a little deeper, and everything else flops to the right. Let your breath create the space in your lower back. We really need this. Breathe into where you feel it the most. Okay, and then your right hand comes over to meet the left, and you're just going to push yourself all the way up. Come to sitting. And you can sit against the wall for ending meditation. Feels really nice as well if you cross your legs just to fold over. Okay. And rest here. Again, it doesn't matter how low you go. I'm very open, so I'm gonna flop right over. You might feel it here, that's fine. Okay, couple breaths. Good, and you can even kind of roll your rib cage up to the ceiling, so it doesn't matter how low you are to get this nice stretch in the back. So if I'm down here, I'm just gonna press a little bit and lift the left rib cage up to the ceiling. Really casual, we're not, you know, going for like the biggest extension or the deepest stretch, we're just going for a really nice back stretch. Just rolling the rib cage up. And then come back to the middle and switch the crossing of your legs. So whichever leg was on top or in front, just switch it out. Okay, again, melt down and fold. And then for this one, you can walk your hands over to the right and stretch through your left hand. And then walk it on to the other side and reach. Oh. Again, if you're up here, it's fine to just stretch like this, okay? And make your way back to the middle and come back up. Okay, I hope that helps. Stay with the legs against the wall for, you know, at least 5 minutes if you can, and just play around with what feels good with that, you know, starting in that shape, okay? Okay, I hope this helps. Thanks so much for joining me. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.